morning, everybody. Rough night. We're gonna be headed to Lake Okeechobee today, and we're staying in a motel once we get there. The mattress that I had yesterday popped another leak, so I slept on the floor. So I got maybe about 3 hours of sleep last night, and there were some tracks from a bear and tracks from a cougar, which here they don't call them cougar, I guess they call them panthers. So part of what was happening last night is that I was a little bit, concerned. You guys can see I had some company yesterday, last night. That's a panther. Might have been more than one. Yeah, maybe. Let's see that. So kind of kept me up a little bit during the night. I know it might sound it might sound a little disgusting, I think, but when you're camping in a place that has actual wildlife, sometimes they recommend that you pee around your area so that they can smell you. So I did. Anyways, that's where I got my stuff set up. That's where I slept. So it's pretty early. I was just basically waiting for the sun to rise so that I can get going again. And hopefully we'll be able to get a shower and get some sleep tonight and see how that goes. All right.
Crossing through Central Florida on our way to Okeechobee Lake, we can see all manner of cattle and cow and kind, which happens to be the same thing, ladies and gentlemen. Very good for porterhouse steaks, hamburgers, and any other kind of meat byproduct you'd like leather purses, whips, and so on. So there's a lot of farmland out here, a lot of ranches, and it's weird, but I was talking to my cousin, and people of Florida have their own southern accent, and if you compare it to my accent, which is from California, so in my head I think that I sound like anybody you'd see on television, on the news. But I think that when I talk to people who are from this area, I think I probably sound like Jeff Spicoli from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. And it's that classic film where Jeff Spicoli's like the surfer dude, says everything's super long, bruh. At any rate, I'm feeling okay. I say okay. Last night, you guys can see. Oh, big boy. From the footage, I had things keep going flat on me. And this time it was the mattress again. So for 2 nights I slept on the pretty hard floor. And it's like, you get sweaty, very sweaty just turning around, which is a huge contrast to when I was in Texas and I was camping there. It was always freezing, and here you're just you're sweating. Everybody says oh, it's good for your pores. I don't care about my pores. It's sweaty and everything bites. At any rate, we're gonna get to Lake Okeechobee, and from there it's only gonna be a couple more days and then we are done. I feel mentally, I think it's just from lack of sleep, mentally fatigued. My legs feel okay, they feel fine. I've got to do about 70 miles today. Yep. So I still have not seen an alligator of respectable size. I saw one when I was at Lake Louisa But he was a baby, he was like 4 feet. And when you looked at him, you were like, "Aw, gator." But I have seen like nothing yet. I'm in Florida, I'm almost through Florida, from top to bottom, and I still have not seen an alligator. Yeah, I'm not obsessed with alligators. I did eat one though, back in Baton Rouge. It was tasty, scrumptious, diddlyumptious. I highly recommend it. Yep.
Made it to Lake Okeechobee. It's one of the largest lakes in Florida. Tomorrow we're gonna be on that side of it. Gonna rest. It's early in the morning. Thinking about what I'm gonna do with the rest of the day. Patch up the mattress so I can get some sleep tomorrow. Basic chores. Upload this video. So I talked to somebody yesterday and they gave me the same thing that you know I could never, and I explained to them that like it can be done. Don't limit yourself. You guys can probably tell I'm a little bit tired, weary. Just the last few nights have been a little rough just because of that mattress and stuff, but I just slept in a travel lodge, so I'm doing good. But it's almost at the end of the journey, 3,000 miles. And you know what this does for me, and I think that what it does for a lot of other people when they set goals for themselves that seem to be incredibly difficult and challenging, is that I understand that some of the hardest things I've ever done, some of the best accomplishments that I've ever had, were as a result of pain, as a result of determination, as a result of just this willingness to continue to keep going. There's a lot of things that I've wanted for myself in my life, and they've been lofty goals, and every single time I've always thought that, every single time I've always felt like maybe I can't do this, maybe this isn't something beyond me, maybe I'm not good enough, maybe I don't have the talents, maybe I don't have the skills to do this. And even during the process of it, I've done it tentatively, hesitantly, but I've done the work, and it's come to pass. I've been able to achieve those things, and I think that's true for everybody. That we're always looking at things that are very difficult, especially when they're very difficult. That as long as you put one foot in front of the other, you're going to be able to achieve it. And for me, it's almost towards the end of this one, what that does later on, it gives me the confidence to be able to go after the next big thing and the next big thing and the next big thing. And there are other goals, obviously, besides this one. But the rewards, I think, are really, really worth it. And nothing, this is common sense, but nothing worth anything is ever achieved easily. In one of the videos I posted, that there was a quote, and it basically said that, you know, things that come easily are not valued. And so there are things about ourselves that we need to learn. Can I accomplish this? Can I do this? And unless we're willing to suffer for it, unless we're willing to put in the work, endure physical pain, mental anguish, that's a part of the price that we have to pay for the reward, so that we can do what's hard right now, so that later we don't have to do what's hard, because it's already been done. And so I'm gonna close out with this for today, and then the next video should be one of the last videos before we get to my